Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Soaking Nostalgia, where the end is less traumatic than a session with your therapist. I am one of your hosts, Matt.
Sir Bradley.
I'm Kat.
Who's joining us this evening?
Hey, it's Meg.
And you can speak.
And Nikki.
Oh my gosh, some guest host that we've had before is joining us this evening for something really fun. It's not what you think. Never usually is. It'd be a completely different podcast. No, we're going to be playing a game which I just like to call simply Cat's Nostalgia Game. So, anyway, this is actually going to be sent out as the last episode of the season. Can you believe it? We're going to be through one season of a podcast.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm super stoked about it.
You're so full of shit. No, it's an exciting thing to think about, you know, at this point.
It gets me excited, can't you tell? Just look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can see it from here. Yeah.
No, but, you know, 10 episodes. That's not something to, wipe your nose at. It's, a lot of people pod fade after about 12, so we're behind. No, we actually have more than 12. We have a couple of bonus episodes, and when this gets released, we'll have 10 official, which means that we'll have a total of 12, and we have gone past pod fade. Yeah.
Still think you're making up.
It doesn't.
Still think you're making up work.
It feels like we've done 5.
That's a good thing. That means it's flying by. But we will have another show coming up real soon. So,
what's it going to be called?
We're not sure yet.
We don't know.
The not sure episode.
Yeah, not sure.
No.
Now we actually have.
Well, we've been bouncing around some ideas.
Yeah.
Oh.
That kind of episode.
Yeah. Back and forth between the legs. She's trying to kick me. Anyway, we've got 3 shows on the back burner right now that we're working on, getting released here throughout the rest of the year. So it's really exciting. Yeah. For those of you that have listened thus far, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. If you haven't written into us, we're not going to read the emails till the next season anyway, so But anyway, if you still like what you hear, or even if you don't like it, please do email us. We do have email at soakingnostalgia@gmail.com, and for the studio here at Deadpan, it is deadpanstudio18@gmail.com. And guess what? We have a website. Yeah.
We're legit, man.
Yeah. Deadpan-studio at... not even at. Oh my gosh, I'm used to saying at so much. Anyway, I'm going to try it again. Deadpan-studio.com. Can you believe it? It's a .com, not a .org, not a whatever the...
How'd you manage that?
I paid money. It was available, so I didn't have to put any weird, funky numbers at the end or anything like that. I kind of lucked out at it.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Yeah. So if you want to know what's going on with us, news and so on and so forth, we'll actually have it set up to where if you enter your email, if you go to the website and enter your email, we'll send you updates.
Ooh. Newsletter.
Oh.
You'll feel special.
Yeah. Anyway, as time rolls on, we're going to get to the game here in just a few minutes. Right now, we've got to cover a couple of things here. We've got, I would actually like to talk about a couple of news items before we get into that.
Pepe.
Huh?
Or Pepe.
No. Well, I don't know. This place that I'm going to talk about hasn't been open yet that very long, just a couple of days. Oh. Taco John's! I have not been there yet because everybody else in town has.
Yeah, I know.
And at any time of day, as I've driven by it, the line has been stretched out to the road.
I offered a date to go there last night, but got rejected.
Well...
You said Colton's. Oh.
No.
Yeah, I did want tacos. All I heard was tacos, and I didn't want a taco.
That's okay.
I wasn't in the mood for a taco. I was in the mood for meat. I wanted meat.
Meat.
And boy, did
Yeah.
she take the meat.
It was delicious, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
At least I made him think it was.
But
For fuck's sake.
He lived with a smile.
hey, that's what matters, you know. No, I was really excited when I first heard Taco John's was coming in because I've eaten at them before. It's not a new, chain. It's been around for a while, and I've actually eaten those in the northern Kentucky area, and it's delicious. It's in between your local Mexican restaurant and which are amazing, and Taco Bell. So you've got the in between. It's a little higher, but it's affordable and it tastes pretty good, I have to say. And they serve tater tot hash browns.
Alrighty then.
Hey, that's just like at the Chinese restaurants and
So it's slightly more expensive diarrhea.
less diarrhea, but more money. Yeah,
You get what you pay for.
yeah.
That's true.
No, I'm really excited about Taco John's. I like I said, I have yet to be able to eat at the one here because you just cannot get into it. But
I tried.
we tried. That's okay. Hey, maybe you can make reservations at the annual White Castle. They always put it on the sign every year that you can reserve a booth or a table at White Castle.
Oh, no thanks.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day. Now, last year we went through. Now they do have really good chicken rings. Those are good. The chicken sandwiches.
I disagree.
They remind me of old school KFC.
The Chick-fil-A. Or
The Chicken Littles.
Chicken Littles,
Chicken
yeah.
Littles.
Yeah, they remind me. Those are so
Yeah.
good back in the day. Oh man.
I remember
Back when they were in the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when popcorn chicken was the new thing.
Yeah.
Like in, I don't know, 92.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
93.
way back in the day.
Oh no, it was. Oh man, it was delicious. But I mean, that's as close as I can get to that nostalgia food. So I have that. So we go through there, and I'll get me some of those chicken rings or the chicken ring sandwiches, and there happened to be a couple of couples there enjoying Valentine's Day last year.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty full.
Yeah, yeah,
And they had decorations up too, which was cute.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it was sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nothing says romance like
White Castle.
Like having the shits at the end of the night.
It's
Absolutely.
backwood romance, like White Castles. And honey, are you done with the bathroom yet? Because I need to use it. I guess we're not going to have dessert tonight. Nope.
having a fart war.
Yeah.
And you know somebody's going to get Dutch oven.
That tops off the romance that night. Yeah. No.
You'd be better off turtling somebody.
Cowabunga.
Moving on from that, it was something funny happened the past couple of days. I know we don't really like to talk politics in here, but I thought the war between President Donald Trump and Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has just gotten hilarious. They're still fighting. We still got the government shutdown, which doesn't look like there's going to be any end in sight, which really sucks. Seriously, shit's got to stop. However, or as Joe Rogan likes to say, but there are some shining moments of comedy. So, she keeps denying Donald Trump the $5.7 billion, which is the equivalent of letting somebody borrow $57 out of a budget of $44,000.
Right.
It's a drop in a bucket. But they're just doing that because they don't like him. Don't get me wrong. I understand. However, they're both sides are equally guilty in this. But the funny thing is when they start really pulling fast ones on each other. So she goes in the office one day, and they were having a little powwow meeting, him, Chuck Schumer, and Pelosi. And the first thing Trump says was, are you going to negotiate with me to give me the funding for more security in the wall so we can end this government shutdown? She goes, no. He said, all right. He gets up and he leaves. So the meeting's over. I mean, literally, that's all he did. He said, okay, this is a waste of time. He got up and left. So I thought that was hilarious. Now, as much as people don't like this man is actually kind of crafty. Now, apparently, Nancy Pelosi was supposed to go with a bunch of other politicians out. Now, even though the government shut down, they're getting paid to do nothing right now. They decided that they're gonna go ahead and go on this some sort of travel over to the Middle East and visit these countries and do a kind of a powwow with all of them. This letter that Herr President sent to her said, I'm going to read it in its entirety. Dear Madam Speaker, due to the shutdown, I am sorry to inform you that your trip to Brussels, Egypt, and Afghanistan has been postponed. We will reschedule this 7-day excursion when the shutdown is over. In light of the 800,000 great American workers not receiving pay, I'm sure you would agree that postponing the public relations event is totally appropriate. I also feel that during this period, it would be better if you were in Washington negotiating with me and joining the strong border security movement to end the shutdown. Obviously, if you would like to make your journey by flying commercial, that is certainly your prerogative.
Oh my God. For the TSA
Now,
that aren't getting paid.
The funny thing was, she was 1 hour from the flight. Her and the other politicians were on a bus to go to the military base to fly. So they took a lap around the Capitol building and came back.
That's amazing.
Love him, hate him, I don't care. That shit's funny. All right. Where are we at on time?
Starts.
Not sure. You have all the shit in front of you.
Oh, I know it. Oh, look at that. We are in just enough time for me to go ahead and do our first ad, get that out of the way, and go straight to the game. How about that?
Good times.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go into our first ad, and we're going to get into the game. It's going to be great. I think it's going to be fun. Anyway, we'll be back.
Hey folks, Sir Bradley here to tell you guys just a little bit about Key Dry Cleaners. Just going to start off with a few questions that might actually lead you to our front door. Have you been kicking ass in the gym and now your favorite dress is too big? Have you been fishing in your church clothes? Ever been handed your 2-month-old nephew just after he's ate peas and been passed around like Courtney Love? Ever trusted your gut and decided to gamble with what you thought was a little bit of gas, only to be proven wrong? Well, if you've answered yes to any of these questions, you are in luck. All of these are easily fixable. Just take a quick trip to Key Dry Cleaners at 401 Happy Valley Road between 7 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Or if you'd like, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Any questions? We're just a phone call away at 270-651-2416. So remember, if you've had a nasty accident or a happy one, right, Bill? Have us help you get out of that sticky situation.
Hey, and we're back. Wow, that was a quick ad. I'm really excited to play this game. Is everybody else excited?
Absolutely.
I'm excited. Well, what I'm going to do...
I love playing with other people.
That's what gets you in trouble. All right, so...
Edit.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Leave it in there.
That's definitely what she said.
Yeah. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to hit pause for a split second so that me and Kat can switch places because I feel like she needs this microphone more than I do, and I'm going to be sharing with somebody else because I did not get enough mics. Anyway, hey, look, I admit my faults. I'm good. All right.
And hello, I am Kat. I am the game moderator. Or
Yay!
the game master.
I got mail. Yay!
Okay.
Evil laugh.
Anyways, my game, even though my dear darling Matt gave it a name, it is inspired by the Jenna and Julian podcasts. They just really shoot the shit on that podcast. They talk about whatever they want. Sometimes serious subjects, sometimes more, casual. Lots of crying from their dog Kermit, which is always fun. But they like to play games on there, and I don't know if they gave this particular game a name, but it's basically, I know all the answers, so that's why I'm the moderator.
Well, aren't you just a smart ass?
Shut up. So we have 5 categories, 3 from the 80s, 2 from the 90s. There was going to be 3 from the 90s, but I ran out of time. This was more time consuming than I thought it would be.
Yeah, who knew creating a game would be time consuming?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm sorry, babe. I love you.
I love you too. Anyways, so basically,
Sounded strange, didn't it?
I'm trying to explain it because with your format thing, I saw the list.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm trying to explain to the people.
Quit interrupting her.
So, those of you out there, you might listen to Jenna and Julie, and you might have seen a TV show or listened to another podcast with this type of game in it. But basically, we're going to pick a category, say 90s toys, which is one of the categories. I know the answer. I'm going to give 3 clues, one at a time, and see who can guess it. Some of you might get it on the first clue, some of you might get it on the second. It might take all 3, or no one might know the answer, and I'll just have to tell you guys. And also, I'm sure it'll spark a lot of stories, because I know when I was, looking up things to put on my list, I was like, oh yeah, I had that, or oh, I remember that, or that was one of my favorite toys. Or I wish I could have had that because it was really cool. So
No, I know when to say no.
I have a styrofoam cup here with the categories on it. Now there's 10 items in each category, so I wrote 2 slips of paper for each category, so I don't have to do all 10 at the same time. I'm going to pick the first one, and then whoever gets it right, they can pick the other, and then so on and so forth until we're bored, run out of time, or the world ends. I don't know. So.
Dun, dun, dun.
Those sound like reasonable.
Reasonable.
Options.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
Yeah.
reasonable.
Totally
Okay.
reasonable.
So the first category is 90s toys. Now, I was born in 91, so
I don't think that's the answer, Matt.
no,
Oh no, they had toilets back then.
but not as much poop related stuff as they have now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let me go through my
Play-Doh.
games,
My daughter
toys. All right, I
Our
got some
daughter.
Yeah.
fancy smancy
Our daughter.
index cards here
I gave birth to her.
because I.
Just saying.
Is that like your
You didn't do any of the
They're
planting.
talking about
Hey,
birth
I
over
planted
there.
the seed.
You just planted the
I plowed the
seed.
field.
I was birthed in the 90s.
That's because I made you plow the field every night and every morning and every evening.
Just so you know, she has a
did.
child.
Wore me out back
That's
then.
what they're talking
And
about.
he's saying that with a big old smile on his face.
Yeah.
Hurt you too much, did it, Brad?
No.
I get over it.
So,
If you made it through all that, and I mean, obviously in a good way, but if you made it through all that, dude, you're tough.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, I am.
I don't know, honestly, I don't know a whole lot of men that can go night, morning, night, morning, night, morning. That's pretty good, man.
It's going to happen whether you like it or not.
He was a lot younger back then.
I was.
No.
okay.
Maybe I can take it.
All right.
Take it like a man.
Number 1.
Ow. All right, number 1.
Numero uno.
Some of these.
Unos,
Some
dos, tres.
of these I had, some of these I didn't. And a couple of them were kind of it was hard to find good, descriptors for these without just, giving it away. But, So, I'm just going, I've written 10, I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll pick another one, etc. Blah, blah, blah.
Jesus Christ,
have a...
Can't y'all eat?
They're fine. I do have a dry erase board up here
Cheese. I'm sorry. I'm like a mouse.
with everybody's names and the categories. So item that is actually very loud. So
Sorry.
maybe just take out a few and then
You don't complain when I'm eating your sausage, do you? Yeah, silence.
just the crinkling of the
I love you.
bag. All right. Item number 1. The category is 90s toys, and feel free to play along at home. Maybe listen to this with a friend and see who, I don't know, is smarter or...
And then they'll talk you out of listening to any more of these episodes.
Well, at least it's the last one of this
Yeah. This is,
season. So
Let's
congratulations
just
if
take
you
our
made it this
7
far.
listeners and be content.
It'd be like,
All right.
you tell a friend, and then they tell 2 friends, and then they tell you to shut up and don't listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
Later, shut the f*** up.
That's where it ends.
Stop it. Okay, item number 1, 90s toys. The first clue is robotic.
Transformers.
Teddy Ruxpin.
It's the 80s, guys.
Oh, yeah. I'm old.
Voltron. That's 80s too.
Any guesses, Mick?
I do not.
You said
Okay.
robotic?
Robotic.
I don't want to sound like a dumbass.
Connectors.
So.
No, I got that covered. Don't worry.
Okay, next clue, it is furry.
Furry.
Furby.
Yes!
I'm not quite of an idiot, as much of an idiot as I thought.
I hated those
The
things.
last clue might have got you all because it is seen as creepy by some.
I was going to say, is it creepy?
By some, I actually have
More annoying.
two or three Furbies. No, I have 3 Furbies at home. So I have
I have
Like-
a Furby that's not very Furby anymore.
I have a one that's like,
like skinning
2
'em.
colors of brown, and then I have an Easter Furby that's like pastel colors and it has a little Easter hat, and then I have a baby Furby.
I had it one time. I had a Gizmo Furby and I had a Yoda Furby.
The ones with the feet freak me out.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
So-
remember the yum. Yeah. It got on my nerves.
Wasn't thinking about this. Okay. Wait. Slide change to the rules since there's not really rules. Okay, so we'll keep going. We'll do 4 more questions and then you can choose the next category. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So we're still with 90s toys.
Yeah, 90s toys. I feel like it would just take too long.
Oh, no, it'd be fun.
We'd have to keep putting the slips of paper back in here.
But
All right.
The game might go by too quick if you did that.
I have a lot of stuff in here. It's okay.
Have
All
you seen
right.
the size of that thing?
The next item.
That's what she said.
Yes.
The clue. Now, a lot of, 80s and 90s toys are very collectible, like, now. But these were collectible back then once they gained popularity. So,
Okay.
Beanie Babies.
yes, actually. Holy
Well,
shit.
Hey.
I had a lot of those damn things. Like, way too many.
wait.
I have a box still at home.
We have a
somewhere.
trunk full of them at our house.
Yeah, and my mom and dad's house, I still have.
We have like 3 Princess Diana ones.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're actually
Only-
they're still worth money. Look them up. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
So, after 3 more questions, you get to choose. I didn't think this through very well.
You just let him go, and then
How about I-
him go, and then her go, and then me go.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
do that. All right.
All right. You guys want to know
human centipede.
the other clues?
I do, actually.
The second clue was filled with the beans. And then the last
That could be
one.
so many things.
The last one is kind of related to the first one, but some see them as a financial investment, which I thought the first 2 didn't get you. That one would have been like, oh yeah, people went crazy about that.
My answer is 401k.
Okay. Now
Filled with beans, collectible.
Could be
investment.
McDonald's as well.
Now,
Just saying.
seeing as I was a child in the 90s, I actually owned, or, knew someone who owns most of these. So, this third one was one of my personal favorites. The first clue is really tiny.
Polly Pocket.
Yes.
I had
original-
sisters that grew up in the 90s. I grew up
Yes.
in the 80s.
The original
They
tiny
had a
Polly
lot of-
Pockets
Wow.
were so f***ing awesome.
Why don't you go home?
So cute.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah, they're actually bringing that stuff back to.
Yeah.
We were shopping for.
I grew up with the 2, I guess, like most well-known nice versions.
Thank you.
The really tiny ones, and then the bigger figures with like the rubber clothes.
Yeah.
I liked both of them, but then got older and realized they didn't make the tiny ones anymore, I was like, oh, that's sad that they don't make the tiny ones anymore. And then...
Not that it's a choking hazard or anything.
Not at all. Well, I mean...
No, not at all.
No, they had to discontinue some of them because some of them had magnets in them and kids were swallowing them at night.
Oh, yeah,
Start
that's
'em
the
early, tell 'em to
first
relax the
version,
throat.
actually.
Yeah,
You know,
that was true.
I don't remember the man's
It
name.
actually happened.
But the creator of it was just trying to make a toy for his daughter, so he took an old compact and made tiny furniture and tiny figures. So I had the version where
Are you
like
sure he just didn't shrink it?
honey, I shot
I've seen a
toys.
documentary on that.
So
Honey,
the next clue was compact light holder, and then owned by Mattel, which they own a lot of stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
item
Everything.
number 4. It is. The first clue is digital.
Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Son of...
I had a Pokemon Tamagotchi.
I had
Pikachu.
I don't know if it was Tamagotchi brands, but I had a Little Mermaid version, and I was obsessed
Dude, we're in
with
trouble.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're very in trouble.
The next clue was handheld, and the clue after that was created in Japan, which it was. So,
I don't
And-
even. I don't even
Still have my Pikachu.
what that is.
How do you not remember
somewhere.
Tamagotchi?
It's a little keychain electronic.
Yeah, you
thing.
could, like,
About
take
the
it with
size
you.
of-
Pets.
you had to feed it.
How did you not have one of those?
No.
Tamagotchi.
There were so many
Were you not
Tamagotchis that died over the years because people just put them down and never fed them again.
Well, then it would
poor
beep at
things.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
You feed it, and you're like, I'm asleep.
And you throw a pillow
I'm
at
not
it.
feeding you. Go back to sleep. We're such bad parents.
All right.
And then you
last-
teach the family dog that there's a new toy.
Yes.
All right, last
Go eat
clue
that.
for 90s toys, and then we'll switch categories. Now, this is one I had, and it's actually, I guess this is sort of the clue, but it's been around since the 60s. But this wasn't the actual clue. Okay. But although my first clue might give it away, but that's all right. You guys are actually better at this than I thought. So the first clue, keep in mind this is still 90s toys, is mini kitchen.
Easy bake oven.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all.
He's been redeemed.
There's a reason why I didn't guess that one. I ruined my easy bake oven by making a mud pie and making my friend eat it.
Oh, no.
I was such a nice kid.
I made my mom little cakes once for her birthday.
No, I wasn't a baker. I was like, I'm going to make a mud pie and see if it works, and then
did
I'll
not
tell her
work.
it was brownies.
Okay. Well,
That's devious. I like it.
mine's still at my parents' house.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat her cooking.
And put some dirt in it.
No,
Or
I'm
at least
not
the
better now.
pies, right?
Yeah, the Easy Bake Oven was actually inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2006.
That means they sold a ton of those.
Yeah, there was a lot of versions. You know, the first ones were actually like they were made of metal, and they were so freaking cute. They actually looked like tiny little kitchen, like a little stove and everything.
Yeah, they had legs and everything. I remember seeing a picture of that. Yeah.
I think there was one that actually was like a little oven with a door, but they had to recall that one because I guess dumbass kids kept sticking their hand in it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were sticking their animals in it.
I don't know. It was recalled for a reason.
Yeah, there was a lot they were sticking in there. I wonder if this will fit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just said it. I wonder if this will fit.
Okay.
That's what
So
she said.
you got one. You got two.
I got
You got Tamagotchi. You got one. Okay. So
My turn to choose.
yes, sir. Here's your cup.
Don't get Nani's toys. Don't get Nani's toys.
Get 80s toys. I'm so much better at 80s ones.
Watch it be food or something.
80s toys.
I hope it's the food section because I worked on that one for a
80s
while.
toys. I'll rock at that one.
The category is 80s food.
Hell yeah.
Why couldn't it have been 80s toys?
Why are you so excited? You're not the one playing.
I know, but I worked hard on the food section. All right. Now this is this for
Really?
Wow. I mean, we did eat some snacks before this, so okay. So the
During.
Wow.
well, yeah, and during
And
you could hear,
during.
you heard the rustling for the cookies. Hey, all right.
It's like a Cookie Monster over there.
There's two Cookie Monsters in here.
Cookie. Me want cookie.
Okay. The first. Okay.
Nostalgia.
Oh, I'm getting such a bad visual of the meme on this one. I'll leave that to her.
80s food. The first clue for the first item is stringy.
String cheese.
Yep. No.
Sausage
Cheese
links.
whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Pretty sure sausage was around before the 80s.
It's been around for
Just
a while.
remember it from the Ninja
Twizzlers.
Turtle movie.
Yeah.
You guys want the next clue? The next clue is chewy.
Taffy.
And it wasn't
Beef jerky.
Twizzlers.
Still not Twizzlers.
Oh.
Ooh, are we gonna get? Are we gonna?
Rope. Nestle's.
Oh, I was like rope. Okay, last
Everyone
clue.
stay away from the red rope licorice.
All right, the last clue is it is an alternative, or was invented as an alternative to chewing tobacco.
Gum.
Oh, no.
What type of gum?
Big League Chew.
Big
Yes.
Chew.
Yeah.
Haha, Big League Chew.
Now, we should both feel bad. The three of us should feel bad because we all chewed Big League Chew when we were in T-ball and fast pitch.
I very much enjoy the
I
grape flavor
did, and
myself.
I wasn't in. I was in T-ball, but I wasn't.
It's pretty delicious, and you can like control how much or how little you have. very-
I usually try to chew the whole pack.
Grape is the way to go. by the
Grape,
way.
Yes.
hell yeah,
Yes,
grape is.
Now they did actually get some flack because it's mimicking chewing tobacco and
Well,
kids would
it's trying to
spit.
replace that because gum isn't going to harm you like tobacco.
No, but they did get a lot of flack, and it actually hurt their business when kids were imitating the spitting. Which, when they were imitating the spitting, they were spitting bits of the gum down,
And that's bad
gum
for
out, and that's for animals. Yeah,
Yeah, because they can't digest it. I mean,
too much in the bong resin.
Absolutely.
And I can
that's
confirm
actually-
that she can fit a lot of that in her mouth.
Yeah, I can.
no, actually, that was some good
no-
factoids about gum in general. So
No
There's a rim
regrets.
shot on that soundboard, but it's too late. It's okay.
Yeah.
Ba-dum.
it's not even. Oh wait,
And no gag reflex. We'll just leave that there.
this one has a thumb and reader. Okay, whatever.
Just
All right.
a button, and then you put
Hit
in the
the button.
password.
I don't know what's your password. Oh, wait, okay, don't say it on the air. No,
Just
You know
touch
my
it,
password.
Just touch it.
no.
I did it for the rock.
All right, I got it.
Do you see the one that says rim shot?
I'm sorry, but just here it is. Rim.
All right. So the next
We're gonna
item.
put that there too.
We are still in 80s food, obviously. The first clue is silver. This can include the food itself or the packaging or what have you.
If I know.
Okay, so it's silver packaging then.
You guys are so quiet.
We have no clue
The next-
after that first clue.
Capri Sun.
Holy shit, yes.
Oh,
Yes!
yeah.
I was
My
just
God.
about to say the next clue is liquid and then the last one is pouch.
You, sir, are an ass.
Another one for Brad.
They make
Look at,
nice.
check out the big brain on Brad.
I have two of them.
But do you have enough blood to run both of them?
Not at
No.
the same time.
I have high hopes for
I can
Nikki to
confirm
get this
that one too.
All right, the next item.
Oh, this one's biased.
Well, it wasn't when I wrote it, and then okay, I don't want to give it away. Okay, the first clue is little box.
Oh, God,
Raisins.
Those no. What are those things called?
Do you need the next clue?
Sample cereals.
Nerds. No. Things with the
Okay, I'm
She tastes like cigarette.
Let me give you the next clue because you actually mentioned this a while back. The next clue is orange.
Tic Tacs.
Delicious, by the way.
High C.
Yes, but it's a very particular one.
Slimer.
Ecto Cooler.
Yes.
Oh, what the f***?
I'll give you both a point. Will that make you feel better, Bradley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brad, if it makes you all feel better,
Correct.
until she said ecto cooler, I still had no clue.
Yeah, you had mentioned it. I don't even know if we were recording, but you had mentioned it like a few weeks back, and I was like, "That's one of the things I wrote down. Don't react to it."
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it. I love that stuff. If it
Yeah,
still made it, I would.
Well, they brought
Yeah.
it back for a little while when the new movie came out. They brought it back, and we actually had some. It wasn't that bad.
Was
And
it
you
as good
didn't
as the
bring that
original?
shit in for a nostalgia item?
I'm just saying.
It would have been, but they don't make it anymore. It was just for the
The movie?
The newer movie.
It's never good as the original.
No.
Now this
School
one...
pizza is one of those. Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, your computer was trying
It's
to
not the
restart.
same.
Okay, this next one might be... This next one might be a little tricky because it wasn't... I don't think it was super popular. But...
This one will get right off.
You're like, we ate that. I was like, what?
Okay, now, food means obviously anything at this point.
Anything edible.
Anything you digest.
This first clue may not... Realizing it might not be the best, but might steer you in a good way. So, the first clue is sweet, which I realize covers a lot of things, so I don't really expect anyone to get it on the first one.
What do you think, Cotton?
All right, I'll go ahead and get the next clue.
Saltwater taffy.
Oh, you guessed taffy so much. Okay, so the first clue is sweet. The next clue is little.
Nerds. No?
I don't know if anyone's going to get this one.
Sweet and
What was the
little.
first clue again?
Sweet.
and little.
Sweet and little.
This next one might throw you off.
Is it rock candy?
No.
Starburst.
That was 70s.
Thank you.
No. 80s food. Okay, the last clue is shriveled.
Raisins.
No, but it's visually kind of the same, but
Cran
it's...
raisins.
No.
Prunes.
No. It's fruity flavored.
Fig Newton.
Gushers.
Why would a fig Newton be
Because it's
fucking
filled with
shriveled?
fruit.
But it's not shriveled.
Gushers.
It's actually very smooth.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone's gonna... Because I didn't know this until
Fruity,
little...
little,
Fig
and
Newtons.
sweet.
Fig Newtons are actually very smooth and like...
They're not that little either.
No, they're not.
There must be some young pastries.
Now, I can show everyone a picture of this later, and you guys obviously can look all these up later to get the pictures. Do you guys just want me to tell you?
I
Yeah.
have no clue.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're lost.
Now, I can't remember the company, but again, not super popular, not well known like the Capri Sun or whatever.
Or Fig Newton.
Would you
go for
fucking
Fig
Fig
Newtons?
Newtons? No, they are a gummy candy called Fruit Wrinkles.
Fruit
The
It existed, so I wrote it down.
fruit wrinkles.
I didn't have high hopes for anyone really getting that.
Was it like a regional thing? Like
I don't know.
this
That-
is only in the Northwest or something?
I don't know.
That was for the kids that couldn't afford the gushers.
Maybe, I don't
Could
know.
be, I don't know.
Basically just like a gummy fruit snack. Wasn't super popular, haven't been remade into, stuff we can find today.
All right, now I gotta know.
Yeah.
I've got to see it.
He's
Like, I gotta look this shit up.
He's about to Google it.
They might be like a
gotta see
candy
what they look like.
imitation of like cranberries or raisins. Not like health wise, but like visually.
As soon as you
We're
said
looking this shit
shriveled,
up.
Yeah.
I just immediately thought nutsack, but
That's why I said the Fig Newtons were a young pastry.
Cold outside? I mean, what?
Holy
They shouldn't be
crap.
shriveled unless you're really old.
Now I remember those.
I mean, they look-
Oh my god!
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yes. Yes.
Ha!
See, like maybe you didn't like you saw it on a shelf, but you weren't like, I want that one. You
Yeah.
were like, I want the more colorful one. But
I'll
That
get
would
to that.
no joke. I remember those because that would be my late brother's snack after he ate ravioli with cheese and Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
I would eat cheese
I'm
in
on board
it, and
with
I
the
still eat
cheese,
cheese in it,
but,
but I
yeah.
didn't know about the Miracle
I
Whip.
couldn't eat.
Yeah, he was trying to add a lot of calories for football.
Oh well, I mean that makes sense.
So just looking at Google
Mine's
here.
pretty much cheese soup.
Which is what I used. I used Google and Wikipedia.
So just looking at Google here, it does look like that they were advertised with fruit roll-ups. So not sure how I managed to cut that one out of my brain.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what it looks like to me is like they make the fruit roll-ups and whatever was left they made into
They're
the
like,
fruit
just
wrinkles.
squish it together and put it in a pouch.
we're
So
gonna
much
sell that.
scrap.
We're not
is
wasting
genius.
anything. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes companies do that. This isn't part of this, but Dum Dums, the mystery flavors are just whatever. Say they were, finishing making grape, and now they were starting to make strawberry. Whatever's touching, that becomes their mystery flavor. So it's like that's why it's a little different each time.
Yeah, because when they make the candies, the color is actually from a dye that they put in a coloring dye. So like the mystery flavors are just suckers with no dye on it, so it can be any flavor.
So it's just whatever they were
Thank you,
rolling out.
Fun fact: all Skittles are flavored the same. It only tastes different because they have different colors.
Another piece of advice I was going to say this to the end, but another piece of advice is don't trust anybody that was born on their birthday.
Okay, so no one got that. No one.
Oh boy.
It's funny, like you guys didn't get it, but like you have memories of it. Okay,
All right, now
so no one gets a point for that. Last one of this category. This one, 80s food. I'm just reminding the audience. Also to the audience, if you want to totally just jack this entire game, you can. I don't own the rights to any of the food. The
My brain
clues
went
I just
totally
came
different
out of my brain.
Really?
You can do
It
it.
went straight to me off, didn't it?
Yes.
That was from a movie, by the way.
The next question, or the next item, the first clue is chocolate.
I got this.
Andes. Thin mints.
Reason.
What?
Reason.
Are those caramel things? Or
They're
what are
delicious.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently not.
those? No. 80s food.
Right.
Hershey Kisses.
No. Okay, the next clue is handheld, which would be a lot of chocolate things, but
Hershey's miniatures.
Cadbury eggs.
okay. The last clue is fried. So think more pastry.
Fried chocolate pastry.
It's a brand that's still popular today.
Fig Newton.
Oh my God.
Big Newton. No.
Fried
Answer for-
Oreo.
No. Also, Brad, the answer, Fig Newton, is none of these things.
That
I
we
didn't
know
say
of.
it. He said it.
You said it the first time.
I said it the first 7. I know.
It's something that they've brought back, but now it's smaller. You know, one of those things that existed, didn't exist, brought it back, but it's different.
Kinder Eggs.
No.
Could be.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
It's fried. No.
It's fried.
It's pastry.
It's a pastry.
It's
It's a brand that
yeah.
exists today. Think of all the snack cake things. Chocolate.
Hershey's
Fudge
Nestle
rounds.
cakes.
What? No, it's not. No. It's not a cake. It has the word pudding in the name. That's a fourth clue I just
With the
did.
pudding.
Do you like a little pudding pop?
So chocolates, handheld, fried.
Cosby dates.
Oh.
No. I thought this.
As I like to call them, the Huxtables.
Just double check, make sure I'm not. Yep. No one knows?
No.
Okay, I'm going to bring up a picture of it. It is the Hostess pudding pie chocolate.
Oh,
It's like a,
dude, you used to eat those on the daily.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, what the hell are those things called?
See, I'm like trying not to, like, except for a couple of them, I was trying not to put like part of the name in it, but like lead you towards it.
I was just thinking, like, those little fried pies they used to get in a box all the time. Yeah.
I should have like at least said that.
Wait till I introduce you all to a game called Dyslexia.
All right, again, no one gets a point for that. All right, that was the last of 80s food for now.
80s toys. Come on, 80s toys.
Okay, Nikki, choose one.
80s toys, 80s toys, 80s toys. I'm going to do those.
What's you?
Okay. Can I
Only
get
need
one?
one. You got like,
Hang on, I got 2.
wonder what it is.
80s games.
80s games. Okay.
I'm out.
So good at those.
All right. No, you,
I might be okay. I don't.
Board
I'm
game.
ready to dominate.
see, I think-
Rock'em Sock'em Robots is not in this category. It was
that's,
created in the 60s.
Yeah.
We're like,
No, they had a resurgence in the 80s, so technically it had more popularity in the 80s.
I'll be good at this as long as it's board game.
But with the way this game's going, it's not going to be one of the answers.
games.
Nor will Fig Newtons.
Actually,
So there's like some of these that, you know, maybe you've heard of them, but you never actually played them. But
For gaming,
So-
color, I'm good.
So the category for the audience is 80s games.
I'm good.
The first clue for the first item is yellow.
Caterpillar.
No. Oh man, this is one of the most popular. The next clue is round.
Simon.
No.
Connect 4.
No, that wasn't yellow.
Well, the thing.
The thing was.
Yeah. That's
I didn't even see that. I had that game actually.
Yellow and round.
Moon pie.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe no one's guessed it. Okay. The last clue is ghost.
Ghost.
Pac-Man.
Yes! Oh my god! I was like, there's no way no one's gonna get this one. I
Is
tried
it from
to.
the 70s?
It's from the 80s.
Well,
Yeah, 80s arcade.
arcade game.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of
1981.
things. I was trying to find things that either started
Pac-Man,
in
Pac-Man.
their decade or had a really
See,
huge
up
rise
until
in popularity.
1981, it was pinball machines. So then 1981 was the start of the arcades. So,
Yeah. And then you had them in Pizza Hut, too.
and then you get to see them make fun of that stuff in that 70s show.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
They don't have them in Pizza Hut
Best
anymore.
So I was trying to,
Sadness.
I
yeah.
know.
So I was trying to find
That's
things
back
that
when we could
either,
have Pizza Hut parties.
even if I was trying to find things that even if
Birthday
they weren't invented in the decade we're mentioning, they were had a really huge surge of popularity. So, or was invented sometime in
I
their
accept
decade.
that.
So, all right. Item number 2. The first clue is barrels.
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
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 Yes. Yes, Donkey Kong.
Y'all can go to hell.
So is that like everybody but
Y'all can kiss my hairy white ass.
Okay.
you're white?
The
Depends on the day, man.
Oh my god. Okay. So for all you out there, the next clue was primates, and the last clue was throwing, just in case, throwing
I had the watch.
the watch. Okay.
Yes.
Item number 3, clue number 1. The first clue is brothers.
Mario.
Brothers, Super Mario Brothers.
Holy shit. Okay. Yes. I figured that one would be kind of easy. Okay. Do you want to know? Okay. The next clue was arcade. And the last one was actually my favorite clue. It's, the last clue was, it's a me.
I love the last clue.
Nikki and Brad are tied for 5 each. And
Quit copying me.
Matt and Mick are tied for 3 each.
You always gotta copy me.
Wow.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Stalking you.
Yeah, seems about normal.
Oh, I'd clone you if I could.
That's far for the course.
We're not cloning me.
All right.
This is not multiplicity.
We are at 48 minutes, 40 minutes. Do you want to do the next ad?
No, keep going.
I keep going? Okay. All right.
That's what she said.
Don't stop.
Item number 4. The first clue is published by both Japanese and American companies.
Manga.
That's not a
Transform-
game. That's not a
No,
game.
that's-
That's Japanese
That's not a game.
comics.
Yeah.
No, games.
Final Fantasy.
No.
Zelda.
Castlevania.
No. It's kind of a simple game, but
Pong.
not that simple.
Frogger.
No. Okay, the next clue is spaceships.
Space
Galaga.
Invaders.
Wait, who said Galaga? All right, Matt and Brad get a point.
Would have been like Space Invaders. Space Invaders.
That was their main rival with Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
All right.
I can't keep them apart. I can't.
Which one's
The last
which
clue for
one's
that
that?
one was shooting aliens, which
Well, yeah, that would have been Galaga.
Halo.
nothing that
Wrong
advanced
era.
on this list. All right. Then 5th item, first clue is green.
Turtles.
Frogger.
Frogger.
Could I have switched my answer from the last
I'd like to thank you for the assist on that. That's fresh in my mind now.
The next clue was jumping character, and then the last clue was ribbit because I
It's
couldn't
like he
think
went
of
turtles and his brain went, no,
Car.
frogs.
what.
Should have been car. Oh. Yeah, car. Splat.
Tragedy on the highway.
Splat car.
Matt, you and Nick are still tied because you each got one more, so 4 and 4.
Well, you don't understand. This
You
is
could've
pretty
went,
normal.
Right. All right. Do we? Oh no, I tore it. Okay. Well, we're done with that.
That's
one
what
anyways.
she said.
All right. Do you need to do an ad because we're at 50 minutes now?
Are we going to a new category?
Yeah, but do we want to do the ad and then someone pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Does it remind you guys when you're on the highway that you're playing Frogger? Sometimes, do you feel like you're in a Frogger game?
What is up, my peeps? Sir Bradley here to talk to you about another awesome business here in Glassville. Or Glasgow for you squares out there. That's right. I'm talking about Vanity Salon at 403 Happy Valley Road. And for you young ladies, not quite sure why you're listening to this podcast, but come let us beautify to get you glorified. You might be interested in our colors and our formal styles for those special occasions or just to drive your man wild. Are you a dude that's dying to live in the past? Relive those good old days. We can do those frosted tips that the ladies used to like for those 6 months. Or just cover up all that gray you got going on now. Or how about the ladies that are in our advanced beauty bracket? We can do those facials. Just don't really want one from me. Let's leave that to the experts. But they're going to be here 7 a.m. to their last appointment, Wednesday through Saturday. Got questions? Or just want to get yourself booked with one of our experts of beauty? Give us a call at 270-629-4779. And let us put the vein in your vanity.
Am I timed out?
Wait, was everybody muted just now? Did that record their voices?
Really?
Oh my god!
Dude.
Wait,
This wouldn't have happened if I was sitting over there.
you know, this wouldn't happen if you'd bought a 5th mic.
Off.
Okay,
Billy. You had to mute on Mortal Kombat.
for God's sake.
I did.
Okay, well,
Billy.
at least it wasn't much manners. So we came back from commercial, but everyone's mics were off. Nick got to pick a category. He got 90s games, so that's what we're on now. We'll just recreate you answering it.
I just screwed the pooch on that one.
Give the mic to Nick. Okay, the first clue was first clue.
Didn't know you were into that.
Arcade fighting game, and Mick, you were,
Mortal Kombat.
which you got correct.
I said it too.
No, you
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
May not be recorded, but I heard you.
The jury's still out on that one.
Yeah.
All right, so Mick got a point for that. The next clue was choose your fighter. The last clue was it was first released in 1992, so again, if you guys want to copy this game, feel free to. I don't care. All right. Second item, now that we're recording, first clue is super fast.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Well done.
Which was also a cartoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything was a cartoon in the
Well,
80s.
yes. But I'm
All right. And the next clue for... I missed something.
I think it was the really fast thing.
Okay. I can make such a mean joke right now, but I'm not going to. Okay. Again, for those of you following at home,
Hey, I take no insult.
if you want to copy this, the next clue was blue, and the last one was collecting rings, which is like
Shiny.
shiny.
That still could have been anything else.
I mean, fair
The
enough.
blue and the fast. I'm just
Okay, now this one,
and the rings.
this next one, item number 3 for 90s games is something that I played. It's a little bit different than all the others, but now think of not only the gameplay, but like the name of the game. Okay. The first clue is type of reptile. You guys are looking at me with the blanket stares. Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
No.
No.
The next clue is small screen.
Probably on Game Boy.
No.
game and play.
Something handheld though.
The gameplay.
The game.
Handheld, you said?
Oh, like Game Gear? Like
No, the game and play.
Tiger Games.
No. There
Okay,
was a
the-
Switch. There was a game and play that you had with the Nintendo.
No.
That came
The
out.
last game or the last clue is played on a cell phone?
Snake.
Yes.
I was going to go with Illuminati.
Naughty. That was Skulls, wasn't it?
All right, Mick and Brad are tied.
I had that movie.
Damn it.
Place. And then
I don't have
Nikki,
two, but I got one.
Nikki and Matt are tied. So, all right, there's 3. On to number 4.
I'm either doing better or she's doing worse.
Now this one was kind of hard to get clues for because I wasn't. It was just a little bit difficult because like it's something you've probably all heard of, but I don't know if my clues are going to lead you there very well. So also think about like maybe knowledge you gain as an adult of what companies own certain things because like obviously we didn't really care about that when we were a kid. We were just like, this is fun.
Right.
I want to play it. So think of like companies now. All right. The first clue is originally exclusive to, or the original version of this game, sorry, is exclusive to the PlayStation.
Grand Theft Auto.
Nope.
Final Fantasy.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
Well done, sir.
Holy shit.
Nice pull.
Wow. Yes. All right. I didn't even, okay. The second clue was the developers, or the developer was Naughty Dog via
Yeah.
Sony computer.
Yep, I would have got that one.
Yep. And then the last one was just
Naughty Dog would have gave it away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I made it the second one. I'd like, yeah. Okay.
So I totally went and got the entire series that they put out for PlayStation recently. Yeah.
All right. Before I forget, Brad gets another points. You're in the lead, sir. Even after that Fig Newton thing.
It's a
See,
farce.
she addressed me as Sir.
Just to be smart.
Sir Bradley.
Sir Bradley. Oh my God. All right. Last item for this category before we switch.
Yeah, he likes long things placed on his shoulders.
My God, the first thing I thought of was I was watching Vikings and they just killed that one guy and did the blood eagle. So I was just picturing him placing the lungs on his shoulders.
You do know that was an actual form of punishment. That wasn't made for just TV.
Yeah, but that's just,
Yeah.
You said long things on the shoulders. I know you were making it dirty, but that I was picturing death and blood.
Death and blood.
Death and blood. Okay, now this one, the last clue might give it away, even if you've never heard of it. So, and I realize this first clue is kind of the thing you do with a lot of these games, but 90s games, the first clue for the 5th item is you save a princess.
Mario.
Super Mario. Super Duper Mario.
No,
Legend of Zelda.
I don't think that's...
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay, I'm just going to give you the next clue because there's like a bajillion
yeah,
games where you save a
90s.
princess. Okay, the next clue is it's set in a desert.
Strider.
No, I didn't even see that one when I was doing this.
I used to love that game.
Okay, this last one
Save
might
a
give it away.
princess that's set in the desert.
Oh, Prince of Persia.
Holy shit, yes.
Fucker.
The last clue was the last clue, which I thought would give away the name, even if you hadn't heard of the game. Was Jake Gyllenhaal was in a movie remake of this, Prince of Persia. Yeah, Prince of Persia. Okay.
What a horrible movie.
Clue. You know,
Which had absolutely nothing to do with the games.
I know, but it was the name of
but
the.
it was-
They had the same name, so. All right. I mean,
And
He put on 20 pounds of muscle and made all the girls swoon.
you
Yes, he
know,
did.
it wasn't. Yes, he did.
we're like, we don't care what this movie is about. We're going to watch it.
He's jumping from
Wasn't that
things.
the guy?
You can tell that's how the director thought too.
I like that movie. Okay,
That's
moving
basically
on.
how that movie was even
All
made.
right.
Yes.
Same thing. as the
Sir
mummy.
Bradley. Choose a category, motherfucker. Don't you drop the fucking cup? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Did you get
It's,
excited?
You need to.
Well, it's
at you.
now he said she didn't do it right yet. There's a lot of sideways motion going
you're
in and
getting
excited.
really good at that.
Here, give me
Yeah.
the.
Getting used to doing that.
One we've already done.
Dude. Well, that's fine.
80s games.
Yeah, but
There was 2 for each, right?
yeah, 2 for each.
Oh, okay. 80s games.
80s game's good. Don't.
Are we not going to get 80s toys? I would kill at that one.
All right, 80s games
80s
again.
toys.
This will be the last 5 of that category.
Damn it.
I do have bonus rounds for each category because there's a lot of good ones out there. So.
You were having way too much fun with that mic.
I move it a lot.
80s games. was it?
Apparently.
Yeah. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's the one I ripped out by accident. Okay. So we're on to item number 6 for 80s games. The first clue is colorful blocks.
Tetris.
Yes and yes. Did you?
No.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. All right.
I did not.
There was Tetris, and then there was Dr.
For
Mario.
Nikki.
Dr. Mario was better.
Yes.
That's what.
Right.
Honestly, that was what my first guess was going to be. Was Dr. Mario.
But then it was pills.
Nope. All right.
They just ripped off Tetris.
Yes. But it was so
With
much better.
pills.
And for those of you ripping off the game, the second clue was stacking, and then the third clue was tile matching game / puzzle. All right. Item number 7 for 80s games. The first clue is fixed shooter game.
Duck Hunt.
No.
Terminator.
No.
Contra.
No. You don't even have a guess. Okay, the next.
Operation Wolf.
No. I don't know what.
It's an arcade game from the I f***ing know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well that's
Nah, not on
really
there.
fun.
the next clue is Atari.
Tank.
Combat.
Pong.
It's something you guys said earlier.
Pong.
Combat.
Funny.
Pong.
No. It's not Pog or Pong. Whatever.
Galaxa. Galaga.
We already did Galaga.
Fig Newton.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
No,
Space
the
Invaders.
last clue
Live.
is the last clue is named after a bug.
Centipede.
Yes.
Boom.
Like 2 of you said centipede earlier, and I was like, that's coming up. Boom. Bradley, you're in the lead.
I feel like
Obviously.
this is set up.
You didn't even have an Atari.
But see, this is what I was talking about. Like, even like there was a bunch of these I've never played, but I've heard of them because they're just so popular.
had an
Thing is,
Atari
I
with
have played
50
all of them
games.
so far. That's
Right?
okay.
I was going to say, I've pretty much
All right.
knocked all these out.
Item number 8 for 80s games. The first clue is adventure game.
Your face.
Kirby.
I don't think
No.
it's gonna be
Kirby?
No.
the 80s.
Second clue is legendary.
Legend of Zelda.
Yes. The last clue is name of game is
How the
not
f*** did
name
y'all not get
of the
that?
character. I don't know.
I've
You
never.
said Legend of Zelda earlier.
We said Legend of Zelda like 4 times.
That's because they've only made like 75 games. Of it, so.
And they've redone it recently.
I know. Like,
Well, last year-ish.
Yeah.
yes, it's a very, very popular. Okay.
It's supposed to be better than the original.
So what was the third?
The third clue was the name of the game is not the name of the main character. Because a lot of people
Yeah,
think.
see how it
And you
Yeah.
could not pause that game.
Link.
You had to continue to play it, and
Yeah.
it was a nightmare.
The link. Oops. Okay. The not the last. The item number 9. The first clue is raging monsters.
Rampage.
Yes. Holy shit.
Wow.
Clue number 2 was destroying cities, and the last clue is now a movie with The Rock, Rampage, which I enjoyed very
Can we
much.
please get 80s toys so I can annihilate him, please?
Oh my gosh.
Please.
Hey, is it back around? Is it my turn again?
80s toys,
We got
please.
one more.
80s toys, please.
We got one more.
We still got one more.
I got one more point to get. I got one more point to get.
All right. I
Can we just get it
I
over
feel like
with?
Nikki might get this one. Okay. Excuse me. Item number 10, 80s games, is Guns and Birds.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Did you get it too?
I did not.
Okay. Okay. I thought you didn't get it, but yeah. Okay.
I can see the freaking dog laughing at
Yeah,
me
that
now.
Oh my gosh.
That dog was
Okay.
a loyal, trusted companion.
Right?
You know something
Who
that
you
I
put
just
the
found
gut
out
up to
recently
the-
about that game is that the second player controller you could control the ducks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Really?
I didn't know that either.
Absolutely. It made the game so much more fun.
It was in the manual. It's
You
just
could really
nobody ever
fuck with somebody
reads the manual.
fast.
No, because you were too busy taking the gun and putting it up to the actual TV and trying to kill the damn dog. You didn't give a shit about the gun, about the ducks. You just wanted to
We
kill
was
the
po
fucking
folk.
dog.
We only could afford the one controller.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
I just wanted to kill
That
the
was a
dog.
lie.
That was mine. And I love dogs normally. I just didn't like that.
not that one. Not that video game dog.
It was that
that video
laugh.
game dog. just laughing at you. The next
Still have
clue.
a twitch.
The next clue was published by Nintendo, and the third clue was single player or 2-player, which we now know is one is shooting, one is the ducks. All right. Matthew, choose the category.
80s toys, please. I want
do
to
love
annihilate
80s toys.
him.
Look, you do this,
We did.
and that'll help.
Okay.
That makes everything better.
Put the nose in it.
I could have wore a cleavage top tonight and just like really annihilated you.
90s games.
Seriously.
I can choose another one.
My time to shine.
He
Okay.
picked two. 80s toys,
No, we
80s
didn't.
toys, 80s toys, 80s
90s
toys,
games.
80s toys.
Let's see.
It's settled.
80s toys.
Please.
So I let him choose again. Not that I'm not excited for the rest of 90s toys, but
Trade.
Nikki is very excited for 80s toys.
I want to annihilate him.
Let's see.
We're going to pass.
So fine whenever we drop a few points on her.
All right.
I'm going to annihilate you, sir.
What's the point standing right now?
Well,
All right.
Is the
Drop you down to a peasant before the night is over.
Matt, you have 7.
Straight up.
Nick has 7. 10, 11. Brad has 11.
No, he doesn't.
No. That was a scratch on the board.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you each got
Scratch.
3 of you guessed Rampage, so you all got.
So he's got the most, and the rest of us are tied.
I was the only one that got Rampage.
Or there was something all 3 of you, except for
Duck Hunt.
Nick.
Yeah,
Duck
Duck
Hunt.
Hunt.
Yeah. Okay, that was it. And then Nikki, you have
Make sure to bust that one.
you have 7 as well.
I really did.
All right.
So y'all were
80s
tied for being the first
toys,
loser.
people. 80s toys. Nikki has been very.
Oh, you
excited.
sounded like the dog.
Ruff.
No, the. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, with the giggling. Okay, first item. The first clue is, and I guess this could go.
This is 80s toys.
80s toys.
I need to concentrate.
It's good to describe quite a few of them, but the first clue is adorable.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Nope.
Barbie.
Nope.
Strawberry shortcake.
Skipper.
Nope. Well, that
Smurfs?
would be under the same. No. Skipper would be a
Care Bears.
Barbie.
My Buddy.
No.
Pound puppies.
Yes. Pound puppies.
Good Lord.
I would get it right eventually.
I guess I could have given it. The next clue was big eyes, and then
Oh, yeah. That would've given it away.
the last clue is stuffed and small because I was like just trying to describe them.
Huge eyes that kind of freaked you out.
Isn't that kind of like today's version of Paw Patrol?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Not really. No.
Patrol, Paw Patrol.
Actually, I haven't.
Go.
These even had babies.
Yeah.
They
They were like
litters.
these, like you could hold them in your hand and they were flat, and they're supposed to be like looking up at you those mournful eyes.
Yeah.
Like
You got
"Please take
adoption
me
papers
home."
and everything.
Yeah, the Paw Patrol, they're like running the city,
Yeah.
putting out fires and shit.
They're like tough. These
And
are
like all the toys of them, there's like most of them are small, but they're plastic. So
Well, I don't know. You had Cooler off the cartoon. He was a badass.
I probably have seen that character. I've seen every character because my nephews
He had
love
like a
it.
little jacket and like sunglasses. He was awesome. Yeah.
I like Sky, the one with the helicopter.
No, I'm talking about on Pound Puppies.
Oh, and Pound
Pound
Puppies.
Puppies actually had a cartoon.
Cartoon.
Yep.
See, it's funny all the toys I had, but I wasn't aware they had a
No,
show.
I knew it had a cartoon.
Cooler was the leader of the pack. Yeah.
All right, let's move forward.
Yes.
Now this one,
I have to annihilate him.
I recognize this one because of Jenna and Julian, or mostly Jenna. She did, I guess I'll have to link her video now, but she did a video where she has like a special box of memories, and she was going through it and talking about it, and this is something she mentioned because there was
Vibrator.
because this was from when she was a child.
Toothbrush.
We're not talking about prison vibrators.
Shut up.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now this is like it's a very strange toy. So the first clue is it is odd but cute. Which
Me.
I mean, you're very
Odd
odd.
but cute.
It's
My pet monster.
no.
Cabbage Patch.
Garbage Pail Kids.
No.
Yeah, they were cute.
Okay. I was gonna give you the next clue. The next clue is it has 2 forms. So like
Popples.
holy fuck What?
Oh my god, I had those.
Oh my god!
They were like a football, and you rolled them up.
Yes!
Yeah, I used to have one.
Oh my god!
I still got one.
Oh my
I
gosh!
still have my purple pop.
It was so funny because in the video I was referencing, like she was, or maybe, wait. Okay, it was either when she was sharing her special box or like odd things she thought as a child. It might have been things she thought as a child, but she thought by washing her popple it would turn into a ball. She thought that's how it transformed. Oh my gosh, I can't believe.
I would have thought a gremlin because you got a pet. Because they kind of look like gremlins.
Bong resin.
I can't believe that's so cool. All right, and when I was looking up all these things, I was clicking on, like, basically looking up Wikipedia for all these things, and there was a TV show for Popples.
Yeah.
And I didn't recognize the, like, original Popples, but I recognized the cartoon versions or, like, toys made for the cartoon more than I recognized, like, the originals. I was like, those look very familiar. I don't know why. Like, I know what that is. Very strange. All right. Third item. First clue. Oh, I can't see when I do that. It has 4 legs with hooves.
Milo Pony.
Yes.
My daughter's obsessed with those. And so is I.
Hey, my daughter is too.
Wow, you have the same daughter.
Yes.
It's funny because I had some.
She was created on the same day. Imagine that.
I have some of the older ones with like the shorter or the bigger heads with the bigger snouts.
Yeah, I do too.
And then they've come out with the ones with the smaller mouths. And then I heard they're coming out re-releasing the ones with like the bigger heads, the more like correct and sort of anatomically. That word, yes.
Yeah, because they look really weird. The ones.
Yeah, I mean they're cute, but also it's kind of like a real horse couldn't function.
And they look like ones with dolls too.
Right,
They
yeah.
really freak you out.
Yeah. So the next clue for that one was pretty, and then the last clue was has a TV show today, which My Little Pony. All right.
There's also a dragon called Spike.
Yes, he's cute. I like him. Sometimes he's annoying, but the fourth item, I didn't have any of these, but they're so freaking cute. I wish I did. The fourth item, first clue is teeny tiny.
Polly Pocket?
No.
Littlest Pet Shop.
Micro Machines. Tiny. They were teeny tiny little cars.
Yes.
I had some.
And the guy that like spoke really fast. Micro machines, paycheck.
Parents,
Oh, that's for the
paychecks.
commercial. Yeah.
He was also in a few episodes of Saved by the Bell.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Trivia.
He was the one that nobody liked to take exams or notes from because he always used that same speed of voice.
It's kind of like the opposite of
Mr.
Vitae.
Tetrazzini, I think that was his name. I am digging really deep in that one.
Yeah, I saw.
Brain hurts.
I saw a picture of these of the Micro Machines, and they're so freaking cute. They're just tiny little
See,
cars.
that threw me off. When
So
she
cute.
said cute, I was thinking, okay, this is girly.
That's why I said Polly Pocket. That's why I went with
But
Polly
we
Pocket.
already
That's why I
did
went
Polly
Littlest
Pocket
Pet Shop,
for
'cause I had some of those.
90s.
But I think they're more
Honestly,
90s.
the reason why I said Micro Machines was because I was already thinking of Micro Machines.
All right. The second clue I had for Micro Machines was rolls on wheels, and then vroom vroom because I couldn't think of anything else. I couldn't think of anything else. Hey, anything else would have just given it away. All right.
That is podcast gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Vroom, vroom.
Podcast gold.
Well, for Frogger, I had ribbit ribbit, so just in case you didn't get it. All right. Last clue or last item for 80s toys for right now. Clue number 1 is yarn hair.
Cabbage Patch Dolls.
Yes. All right. This one was kind of hard to
I was thinking Andy.
describe.
Yeah, Andy, yeah.
Andy.
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Yeah.
I had loads of Cabbage Patch Dolls.
actually, that's
I wanted
from
the
the
football
70s.
player, and I never
Yeah,
got him,
those
and I
are
still
older.
haven't never got one, and I still want one.
Cabbage Patch Dolls?
Yeah, I want a football player, and I still haven't got one.
You could probably find it on.
Yeah, that would be way too
Amazon,
much. Thank you.
eBay.
No, I don't need it
I actually got to. I can't remember.
because I'll put it away, and I won't let my daughter play with it.
I think
I
it was
should be mad at me.
somewhere. I think it was somewhere in Georgia. I think I was on a vacation with my parents and my grandparents, and I don't even know if this was like a planned thing or if it was just like, oh, hey, look at this place. But I got to go to like a Cabbage Patch store / nursery, and we're at an hour and 18 minutes.
Cool.
And
We'll
I
split
got
this into a two-parter, so hey, more content.
and I got to be there for the birth of a Cabbage Patch doll, which was like I was like 11 at the time. It was
Those
so
are the
cute.
original Build-A-Bears.
Yeah, they like brought it out in a swaddle blanket, and it was like, oh, she's just been
They do
born.
smell
Who wants
good.
to hold her? It was really cute.
I'm learning so much.
Okay.
And your parents got in fist fights over those. Those were the original Black Friday fist fights
Yeah,
when those came out. My mother got almost got a black eye for one of those.
Yeah, I have.
She gave one.
2 of my mom's she had, and then not one of the newer ones from today, obviously, but like a newer one from when I was like a child / like tween.
And I got one with red hair, and I was not
But you
impressed.
Yeah.
pick a category.
Me?
Was it really red hair?
Yes.
Tell you what, let's go ahead and just go to the bonus questions,
but
just for sake of time, because I'll still be able to split this into 2.
Bonus.
2-part finale.
Yeah.
A 2-part.
Yeah.
What about Keenan and Kel?
I mean, as in, I'm gonna do a voiceover outro at the end, and so.
Oh, so you get to do it.
I'll split
Yeah,
it, but
let's see
anybody
how it
else can do it.
Okay, we'll do.
Let's do the bonus, and
Well,
then I'll do the closing of the show.
Well, each category has a bonus round, so I'll have to pick.
Well,
What if we not-
let's do 80s toys. So
Well, what if we not? Wait, what have we not done?
I want to annihilate
we didn't do food.
we didn't do 80s food.
Annihilate.
80s
we did.
food.
We did.
Yeah,
one.
let's.
Yeah.
Did we?
Do more.
Yeah, no, yeah, because
No more.
Oh yeah,
silver.
the one.
I know, Ecto Cooler.
All right, let's
So
do the
yes.
bonus rounds, or I like to call them the bonus 5 for 80s
Yeah.
food.
Let's do it.
Although there's a really good one in there. Okay. All right. 1, 2.
Are these
I think
worth
there's
more than
actually
1 point?
no.
Damn.
There's actually only 4 for this one
Okay.
because last time I used one as an example for you guys. So
Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Do it.
Okay.
or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no
Talk
no
about the
no!
name,
There
not
was
me.
5. I added another one. Okay.
That wasn't an invite.
Okay. Now, this is the 80s bonus round 5. Is where I'm just going to read all the clues and then see who can get it first. Okay.
Oh, what 80s?
Food.
80s.
80s in
Oh,
general?
80s food. Sorry,
80s
sorry.
food.
Food.
Okay.
Food.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Snacks, food, drinks, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Munches.
So,
Digestibles.
first item.
Domino's Pizza.
No, I've got to read. I'm reading
Fig
all.
Newton.
Would you shut up with the Fig Newton? She's already said it's
I'm
not
gonna
in
buy
there.
you Fig Newtons, put a bow on
Avoid
it,
the
give it
noise.
to you, and make you eat like half the package.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah.
hey, Fig Newton's a real fruit and cake.
Good for them. Okay. So for the bonus
was
round, I'm
awesome.
just going to read all 3 clues and then see who can get it. So, first item. It is a product of Italy. It has a strong flavor. It is packed in oil.
Sardines.
No.
No.
Olives.
No.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Yes. Holy shit. All right.
They didn't start
Alright.
doing that till the 80s?
Don't call it a comeback.
They became like super popular in the 80s in America. Like people were just putting them in everything, including sandwiches, which was not a good idea
No.
because they had like a tough texture. All right. Item number 2. They are crunchy and crispy. They mimic a popular appetizer. They can be found in TGI Fridays snack mix.
Cheez-Its.
No.
Breadsticks.
No. Appetizer.
Loaded potatoes.
Potato skins.
Almost. It was its own thing before. It has a specific name. Bonus clue: light on one side, dark on the other.
Loaded potato.
That's it,
I
yeah.
get those every day. They're in the vending machine. Oh my
Yes.
god, what are they called?
Almost.
Almost.
The
I-
potato skins.
They might have a different name now,
The
but
TGI Fridays.
what's the name?
Back then.
Does anybody?
That's
no
what
one
they're called
knows.
now. The potato skins.
I mean, they're mimicking a potato skin. So you guys are so
Potato
close.
thins?
No. Tato skin. TATO skins. Tato skins.
Because I've gotten those before the
Like
bacon
they were-
cheddars. They're so
They were their own thing before they ever made it into other.
They're TGI
Man, that
Friday
hurts
ones.
like a
They're so
circumcision.
good.
So no. Yeah, and they came.
I'm not going there.
They came in
That question
flavors.
was bull.
I think I remember they came in flavors like steak and potato, and like cheese and something else.
pizzeria.
Oh, yeah, we're
They
talking
were
about
colored
80s.
to mimic,
Yeah.
you know, potato skin.
I
so.
can taste the pizzeria chip.
No one gets
I'm
a
having a
point.
flashback.
All right.
Nostalgia.
Now think broad on this one. Okay. It is
Female or just like broad?
We're not talking about thick.
So, third item for the bonus round. It is a snack franchise, cold and smooth yogurt.
Gogurt.
No, snack franchise or business. I guess snack business.
Pinkberry.
Close. No.
What are we looking for?
Activia.
Yeah. Not spawns. Snack franchise or business. Cold
Pudding
and
cups.
smooth. No. Yogurt.
What about yogurt? What am I thinking of puddings?
Think of like, it's like a whole building. It's like a chain. I forget where they originated. but-
Orange leaf.
No.
Orange Julius.
No.
Julius Caesar.
Baskin Robbins.
I think they still exist today, but they're not as popular as they were then. TCBY.
TCBY.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I haven't thought
god.
about that in years, yeah.
Do I get part of the point because I guessed T in the letters?
You can't have half a one.
You said T and I said
not right.
CBY?
I'm not writing
They
half a
had
line.
those in Bellingham Mall.
Okay. Number 4.
Always getting shafted.
Number 4. Item
So
number
she.
4 for 80s.
Wasn't that supposed to be the other way around?
All right. It is used in a classic barbecue / cookout dish. They are multicolored and they go well with sun-dried tomatoes.
Multicolored.
Yes.
Maize.
What?
Maize.
Maize? No.
Peppers.
No.
Yeah, what was the first clue?
Classic. They are used in a classic barbecue or / cookout dish.
Oh,
Served cold.
multi-
pasta
Colored.
salad.
Certain,
Macaroni salad.
but it's a certain type.
Kraft pasta salad.
No, it's used to make pasta salad, but it's a certain type that got popular.
I don't know.
Rotilli pasta.
That's Farley. You're on the right shape.
Rotini pasta salad.
I think you guys are on the right shape, but it's a certain multicolor. What's
Rotel.
another way to say multicolor? Like 3 colors. Tricolor pasta.
Mix.
Tricolor pasta.
Oh, okay.
No, that was the answer.
It got popular. That specific kind got popular in the 80s.
Yeah, we also made macaroni necklaces out of those too. Yes, back in the day.
Is that the shit they use for macrame?
No.
That's it.
No.
This one. Nick's face is so red.
Jesus.
Macrame. My God. All right.
Oh.
Shove a Fig Newton in him and make him shut up.
He'll macrame a Fig Newton.
All right.
Bedazzle it.
Oh my God. Don't kick the mic stand. My God.
90s fashion. Vajazzle.
All right. The last.
No, that's what they did with the vampires in Twilight.
Oh,
The last.
Sparkles!
They
The
bedazzled them or bejazzled them.
Just all over. The last item for the bonus round 5. The first the clues are, they were originally released as Mars Men. That's their original name. Hold on.
Mars.
No.
No.
Milky Way.
Three Musketeers.
Let me read all the clues. Chocolate. Okay. Originally released as Mars Men. Chewy and sour. Recently released as a cereal. Chewy.
Oh, I'm the Sour Patch Kids.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding.
I have tried the cereal
Why?
because I have kids.
how was it?
They
And is it
were like a
actually
tangy
pretty good?
Fruit Loops.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so that's another point for Bradley. So since Sir Bradley is in the lead, but since we're making this a 2-parter.
Oh, no, I'm just going to split this episode up because it's running long. Because I still got to do a closing.
So does that mean I stop talking now, or do we keep going?
No, announce the winner.
Well, but if we're continuing, then
Or not. As in, I'm cutting this episode in half.
this episode I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't get to do more later.
No. Save some of the clues.
You will not see her naked again. I'm going to tell you
Save
that
some of
right
the clues
now.
for next season.
We can come up with more.
I don't want to.
Well, next Friday we're doing Keenan and Kel, so.
I know, but when you said two-parter, I thought you meant...
Well,
Like we did with OJ.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, why not?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, because I got a lot of good ones in here.
Well, who's the front runner?
The front runner. Runner. For God's sake. All right. Nice.
That should
Here, just say the names and count them out.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
so far south with that one. In a bad way. And I haven't eaten yet.
All right. Sir Bradley is in the lead with 12.
Bitch.
Big Newtons. Nikki is in second place with 9, and then Matt and Nick are tied with 8 each for third place.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Tie.
So I'm on top of Nikki.
Right now,
I mean,
yeah.
if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah, I do.
What do you think?
Well, that makes a
Nikki?
change.
I think that's up to her.
In meaning that she's usually on top.
Yeah, I am. Because I like it that way.
She clapped.
And a rim shot. And on that note, we are going to pause so we can switch chairs and you can do the outro. / the second commercial, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty
And
then.
then,
Haven't we done that already?
True, Brute.
Oh, wait, yeah, we did already. Okay.
yeah.
So, pausing for a second.
Well, that was fun for now. I think the game was rigged.
It was not even.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, where's my format?
Because if it would
I
have
don't
been
know.
I would have not liked
Oh,
him
it's-
fast because he would have never let himself.
Bradley just jumped ahead after the Fig Newton thing. I'm not going to let you live that down.
That's right, bitches.
Well, I was
Forgetting
going to do a
Fig Newton.
nostalgia item of the week. I printed out a picture.
Oh my god!
Look what it was going to be.
Micro machines! Oh my god!
Actually,
I
I picked
know!
while you were referencing the
Look at the little dump truck.
They're so freaking cute.
Look at the little van. If the van is a rockin'.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I had Hot Wheels as a kid, and I loved them. But oh my gosh, I would love to have.
Did you set yours on fire and jump them?
No,
I did that.
no, I had a nice little carrying case for them. I had my favorites.
I kind of I had a set of the Dukes of Hazzard ones, and yeah, I set. There were so many General Lees that had to be purchased because I kept setting them on fire and jumping them.
I can see that. I mean, your purse is
Just-
shaped like a coffin. I can
Yes.
see you setting
Yes.
Hot Wheels on fire.
All I have to say is that how much money was poured down the drain on General Lee's that are probably collectible today.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Schneider's really missing that.
Burn a whole college education.
All right. So anyway, all right. So that we will continue that at a future episode. The next
Oh yeah.
The next episode will be
live.
The next episode will be an episode covering Keenan and Kel for those of us that were fans and still are fans of that show.
Yes.
Good for y'all.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it's nuanced.
Nuanced.
But now after that we will record the part 2 to the game and see who the ultimate
Hell
winner
yeah.
is.
Ultimate winner.
See, now that means that these two have to be able to come back to do it.
Yeah,
But we'll schedule it to make sure.
yeah. We'll
Yeah.
make sure they get in.
Well, just go ahead and look at the scoreboard. I don't guess it really matters.
I don't know. I still got quite a few things.
How's it taste? How you like your apples?
Tastes like ass.
Who knows? By then I'll be able to add 90s food, which I wanted to do. So
And on that note, I would like to thank our sponsors, Key Dry Cleaners and Vanity Salon, for helping us pay to keep the show free.
woo!
I would also like to thank Bluehost and Podbean for helping us get this out there. You know, they're the ones that are actually supporting the website and the files that you are currently listening to your audience.
Thanks for existing, guys.
Thanks,
And
That too.
And thank you to the listeners.
All 5.5 of you.
We keep losing like half the people.
I don't know. Well, like one of them has a child, but the child doesn't really understand us yet. So that's the half.
Then we have potential.
The child keeps crying, and the mother doesn't know why.
I would cry too.
It's Bradley's voice.
Yeah. It scares a lot of people.
What?
I just insulted you and you missed it, so.
Yeah. Over your head. It's usually the way it goes.
Well, if you would like to find us in general, we do have a website, deadpan-studio.com. We have Facebook and Twitters. Both of them are at Soaking Nostalgia and at Deadpan Studio 18.
18.
Yeah.
Not rated 18, just 18.
Yeah.
We
Because
should be ready.
Because Deadpan Studio was already taken, so we added 18.
yeah. If you want to reach me otherwise, I am on Twitter at mcatron1982. That's MCATRON1982. Sir Bradley,
What?
where do you want people to reach you, or
BCMA Black Belt on Twitter and Bradley Williams on Facebook.
I just wasn't sure if you'd rather have people reach you or you reach yourself.
I think it's rather he would.
I'm good at it. Why not?
Did a good reach, man.
Nikki, what about you?
If you want to.
She doesn't have anything.
She has nothing.
I do, but he'd rather I didn't.
That's okay.
Okay.
But
Well,
I do.
she's-
You can just remain the
She's
mysterious
quite
voice.
attractive, so
I'm parody.
yes.
Mr. Mick,
You can
Tiny.
you can find me at MIC732.
Is that Twitter, Facebook? What is
That's Twitter.
Tweet.
On
Kitty
the Twitter.
The tweeter.
On Twitter, I am Alpha Cats. That's Alpha_cat. Boom.
Meow.
I like to think I'm funny, but you know,
it? Yeah, but I know.
That's okay. Go ahead.
you're just fucking weird. That's what you are.
And that'll do it for us this week. I was going to allow some advice, but I already gave that earlier, so we're good to go on that. But just a reminder, do never ever trust anybody that was born on their birthday. And with that, that's it for us. We'll see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
See you, bitches.
Bitches, come.